Hi everyone, I hope you are doing well. This is the new series of .NET. Whoever wants to learn the .NET can follow my videos. I will try my best to explain you .NET and I would be happy if you can learn the .NET through my videos. Students and professionals can follow my videos to learn the .NET. So let's start the .NET. In this video we will see what is .NET, what can I build with .NET, latest framework .NET 6, and what is ASP.NET Core. We will see all these things in this video. Now let's start. What is .NET? .NET is an open source developer platform created by Microsoft for building many different types of applications. You are creating mobile applications, you are creating desktop applications, you are creating web and web APIs. You can use the .NET. Even if you are working on machine learning models, you can use the .NET. You can use the .NET with the cloud technologies, microservices, and so many things. You may have the question, what is the developer platform? Developer platform is the combo of languages and libraries where you create the applications. Languages means programming languages like C#, Visual Basic, F#. All these are the programming languages. And libraries are the part of the platforms. I'm talking about the platforms. So different kind of platforms are there. In the .NET we have .NET Core, we have .NET Framework, we have Xamarin, we have .NET Standard. .NET Core is the platform that could be used including Windows, Linux and macOS. .NET Framework, that is the traditional framework of the .NET. Using .NET Framework we can create the websites, services and applications on Windows. So .NET Core and .NET Framework are different. .NET Framework works only on the Windows. Next one you see Xamarin. If you want to create the mobile applications, you can use the Xamarin, where you can build the mobile applications for iOS, Android and Windows. And last one is the .NET Standard. So all these are the platforms. Last one is the .NET Standard. .NET Standard is the shared set of the libraries for the above. That is actually the libraries. .NET is the set of specifications and you can say that is the shared set of libraries for the above. I will explain later about the .NET Standard. So all these are the .NET platforms to create the different kind of applications. What can I build with .NET? Using the .NET you can build the web applications, web services for Windows, Linux, macOS and Docker. You can create the mobile applications, you can create the desktop applications, you can create the microservices, even you can create the games using the .NET. We can create the machine learning models, like if you want to create the predictive models, you want to create the speech processing applications, you can create inside the .NET. Cloud, consume existing cloud services or create and deploy your own. Like you can integrate with the cloud. Internet of Things, in short we say IoT. Make IoT applications with native support. So all these kind of applications we can create. Let's move on the next topic. Latest framework. In the .NET currently we have the .NET 6. This is the new version of the .NET that was launched last year in November. So .NET 6 is the new version of the .NET. The purpose of this diagram to explain you about the .NET Core and .NET 6. So if you see, .NET Core came into the picture in 2016 June. If you see the version 1.1, 2.0, 2.1, 2.2, 3.0, 3.1. But the interesting thing here, after the 3.1, Microsoft launched .NET 5. So where is the .NET 4? The interesting thing here, Microsoft did not launch .NET Core 4 because we have the different framework .NET 4.x. To avoid the confusion between .NET Core and .NET Framework, they directly launched the new version 5. They skipped the version number 4.x to avoid confusion with .NET Framework 4.x. So what about the legacy framework .NET Framework 4.x? .NET 4.x is still supported by Microsoft, and there are no plans to port the following technology from .NET Framework to .NET 5 or .NET 6. But Microsoft recommend to use the .NET 6 for the new projects. So if your industry is still using .NET 4.x, in that case they should not be confused to migrate to .NET 6.0. Let's move on the next topic. What is ASP.NET Core? ASP.NET Core and .NET Core both are different, just like ASP.NET and .NET Framework. ASP.NET Core is a web framework to build web applications, IoT applications, and mobile backends on the top of .NET Core and .NET Framework. Here you see in the diagram, on the top of the .NET Core and .NET Framework, we can use the ASP.NET Core, and in the new version of .NET, we can use the MVC on the top of the ASP.NET Core. In the traditional framework, you can see ASP.NET 4.x having the components, waveforms, MVC, web APIs. I hope your concept is clear for the .NET. That's all in this video. In the next video, we'll see how we can install and how can we create the .NET applications using the .NET. Thank you and happy learning.